Here's my version of pastelon that I made for Super Bowl Sunday. I wanted to be sure that I made something super authentic. And one thing about me is I love sweet plantain. I actually learned about pastelon when I went to Puerto Rico a couple years ago. And to be quite honest, we all eat the same things in the Caribbean, just with our own little twist. Now let's get into this recipe. You saw me cut up an onion, pepper, and jalapeno, and crush some garlic. And now we're just cooking the meat off before we add in the sofrito. Then soon after, we'll add in the onions, pepper, jalapeno, and garlic. Now once that starts to cook down, we're gonna go ahead and add our seasoning. We've got cumin, black pepper, garlic and onion dry seasoning, a little paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and then we're gonna add in some chicken bouillon. Now once that starts to cook all the way down, we're gonna go ahead and add in some tomato paste. With all of those flavors combined, it gives a nice savory taste. And while we let that cook down, we're gonna go ahead and start frying our sweet plantain. I made sure to cut the plantain long ways because it's going to go in the pan as if it were lasagna noodles. And if you didn't know, pastelon is actually like Puerto Rican lasagna, made with sweet plantain, ground beef, and cheese, making this a sweet and savory dish that is to die for. Everybody loves it. So as you can see here, I put a layer of ground beef on the bottom, and then I start stacking in the plantain. Once that first layer is done, we're going to go ahead and add more ground beef. And you want to make sure that you cover all of the plantains. And then once that's done, for that layer, we're going to go ahead and add in some cheese. And what I love about this recipe is that the ingredients aren't that expensive at all. And this only took about 30 minutes to go ahead and prep, and about another 25 minutes to go ahead and let this cook down in the oven. Now that we filled up the pan, we're going to go ahead and add on our last layer of cheese, making sure that we fully cover the whole pan. This ensures every bite gets a top layer of cheese. Be sure to preheat your oven to 300 degrees. Put the pan in the oven and wait to see the cheese. And there you have it, the very first pastelon. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.